This is ECOC TV with Nathan Tracy of the Optical Internet Working Forum, who's just presented at the Market Focus. Nathan, you were talking about a lot of aspects in the network, but one of the things I think our viewers may not be aware is the pivotal role you played in today's 100G rollouts.
So the OIF is made up of network providers, network equipment suppliers, component suppliers. And so we have the full end-to-end membership that enables us to look at what the industry needs are. And so at the time that talk started about the next generation of networking data rate, we were able to bring those various experts together and talk about what would be some of the trade-offs or some of the best ways to solve the need. And what we did is we developed a framework document, a white paper that we published that identified the modulation that we felt would be the best for 100 gigabit, the physical implementations that would work the best, the physical lane data rates that would be used. And so we were able to bring together that broad industry knowledge in a way that really set the tone and set the solution, galvanize the industry around a singular solution for 100 gigabits per second.
So it was really right place, right time.
It was a combination of that and a combination of the breadth of attendees that we have in the OIF, where we attract both carriers, network operators, and the equipment providers. It enables us to take that holistic view.
Yeah, I know that you have a very powerful membership, worldwide. Tell us about some of the current work you're involved in.
So there's a lot of exciting work going on in the OIF right now. One of the areas is on the network operation or network control is a lot of the work that we're doing in SDN and how to enable the next generation of SDN. So we have a lot of work there. Right now we're in the process of defining next generation optical solutions. We call it flex optical because we want to bring a solution to market that's not just 100 gig, for example, but has the flexibility of bandwidth and reach. And so we want to bring that multi-axis solution to market. We have done a lot of work recently on what we call Flex Ethernet. So Flex Ethernet is a way to take all the pieces of Ethernet and bond them together in ways where we can allow equipment operators to flexibly use the bandwidth that's available and yet not have to use a prescribed Ethernet rate, but to create ad hoc rates, if you will, but use all the advantages of Ethernet. And so that work, we just published a first generation of that, and we have a second generation getting ready to start now as well. So that's very exciting. And then at the physical layer, where we define electrical data rates, what is the signaling solutions that are going to be used from chip to chip or backplane to backplane. And we've, in the recent past, we published the 25 gigabit per second electrical interfaces. We're just now getting close to finishing up on 50 gigabit per second per differential pair. And the most exciting new work is that we've just started a new project to begin the process of identifying a network solution for 100 gigabit per second on a physical differential pair. So the electrical interface from chip to chip or line card to line card at 100 gigabit per diff pair. So it's all very exciting. A lot of industry opportunities for us to deliver these next generation interoperable agreements.
Yeah, tell us a bit more about the SDN work.
So the SDN work is really been, so what we try and do in the OIF is not compete with other industry SDOs, but to work collaboratively and to identify the gaps that aren't being addressed by other SDOs and develop solutions that can bridge those gaps. So in the area of SDN, we've of course worked collaboratively with some of those SDNs, but then one of the key areas where the OIF has led is by providing a forum for global network demos. And so this is where we've, because of our broad membership, we're able to take multiple carriers, multiple equipment operators, go into their labs on a global basis and do actual network demonstrations where we try out, for example, in the 2014 demo, we had a prototype transport API that we were able to include in that demo and gain some valuable lessons learned from that. And so right now, 2016, we're in the process of yet another transport SDN demonstration where we're going to take it to the next level. We're going to take the recent transport API that was published by OIF. We're going to include that in the demonstration, so that'll be part of it. There's 5 carriers involved, so this is going to be multi-carrier, multi-domain, multi-layer, and global in nature. And so stay tuned for Q1 when we'll be providing white papers and presentations on the results of that SDN demo.
Sounds really interesting. Thank you very much for joining us this week.
Yep, thank you.